everybody. I am here once again doing yet another video. I just want to tell everyone thank you for subscribing, thank you for supporting, thank you for watching my videos, and finally I am doing a tutorial video. Yay! This look, I just want to do a video on how you can do a simple everyday look. You know, you don't have to do any bright bold colors. This one's more neutral, so you can wear it to work. You can go out to the gym. I know I do when I do yoga. Pretty much everywhere. You can do daytime, nighttime. This look is very simple. It's very universal. So if you really want to see how you can achieve this look, then stay tuned. So as you can see, I started off with a concealer. This is my MAC NC50, and you don't have to use concealer if you want to, but I really like using it because it creates smoother canvas. It decreases the creases when you're putting on your makeup. And next I'm going to use a primer, and a lot of people say you're using concealer and primer. Yes, because I really like smooth lines, and I really don't like any creases in my makeup, so it just helps bring your eyelid, it helps smooth it out, and then it helps your makeup stay a lot better. A lot of people don't understand using primer is great because it just helps your makeup stay on mostly all day. I know when I have mine, it stays on pretty much all day. So I'm applying the primer all over her eyelid. You don't have to worry about it being perfect because you're going to cover it up with makeup. As you can see, I'm going to use my MAC loose pigment powder. I think that is the color Naked. I really do love pigment powders, and I do have a video coming out with that next. It's so many things you can do with that, but as you can see, I'm just going to dip my brush in there and tap off the excess powder as so, and then I'm going to apply it on the eyelid. And I'm not going to do it all over the eye. You're just going to do it all over the eyelid because you're going to apply your other shadow up top. So you can pack it in if you want to, just in a patting motion, or you can brush it on. It's whatever you want to do. I'm doing a little bit of both. I'm just packing it in and then just brushing it. And you don't have to worry about it being perfect. For me, I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, so I kind of like it to be a certain way, but you really don't have to worry about that because you're going to go over that with another shadow and blend out those harsh lines. So as you can see on her face, a lot of people are going, that's tape on her face. Yes, it is. What I did was, and I do this every morning, I put tape on the sides of my eyelids because what it does is it creates a sharper line with your eyeshadows. You don't have to do it, but I do. It cleans it up. It reduces excess fallout on the sides of your face. It just catches a lot more, and it gives it a sharper line look. But if that's not what you want to do, if you're not comfortable putting tape on there, then you don't have to do it. But that is a beauty tip of, you know, why is your makeup look a lot sharper. As you can see, I had her look up at me so I can see where the eyeshadow goes for her creases, because I know everyone's eye structure is very different, which I do celebrate that. And I do love learning about different looks. So here I'm using my BH Cosmetic palette. It's the second edition palette, and I'm just going to use a dark brown. It has a little bit of a red tone in it, but I do like it to put it over the eyelid. So this goes near like where your crease is up to where your brow bone is. You're going to put that all over up top, and you're also going to blend that with the eyeshadow on your eyelid, which blending is key. I think a lot of people don't understand when you're putting on makeup, you really want to make your makeup blend together. You don't want it to look very circus clown like, where it's just one color on top of the other. You want it to blend together. So that's what I'm doing that right now. I'm just making her eyelid look a lot cleaner, and that color is mostly closer to her natural color. It's a little brown, but it's close to her color right there. So I'm just going over it again with that color. And what I'm doing now is I took the same in the same palette. It's on the second level. It's more of the darker colors. I'm gonna take a darker color with my smudge brush, and I do love my smudge brush because I feel like I can get 2 for 1. And as you can see at the lower right hand side, I'm using a dark brown. And what I'm going to do with this smudge brush is I'm just going to apply the color on her on the outer corner of her eyelid, and then I'm going to blend that upward in her creases. As you can see, those I'm going to blend that in her crease, and it's giving it a smoky eye look. And this is a very subtle smoky eye. It's not very dramatic. So what I'm doing, I'm blending that like so. And what I do love about this smudge brush is I can apply color and I can also blend everything together, which is great. Like I said, blending is key to doing makeup and to getting it right. You have to really learn how to blend things together. So I'm just making everything look smooth and making everything look very, very pretty. And you can use a darker shade than that if you want to, especially if you're going out. You can transition this from a daytime to nighttime. So as you can see, I'm using a angled brush because I'm going to highlight her brow bone. And what I mean by highlight, I'm going to use a shadow that is, I want to say, 3 to 4 shades lighter than her actual color, because I want to make her eyebrows pop out, and I really want to highlight those, and it makes it look a lot cleaner too. So what I'm going to do, I applied the color on her eyelid, on her brow bone, I'm sorry, on her brow bone, and I'm blending like so. You want to make sure you're very careful about that too, especially with highlight colors. You want to make sure that they really blend as well. So please forgive my face in the camera. I'm really just trying to make sure that one, that they match, and that her brow is very highlighted. And by the way, I'm actually working on my little sister. She's my test dummy for today. One, I really like she has a very good eye structure. And two, she was just there, so she had no choice but to be my test dummy for this, because it's hard for me to figure out how to do it on my own with a camera. It's very hard. So as you can see, I'm really pretty much done with what I want to do as far as her eyeshadow, so I can remove the tape slowly so it doesn't hurt. And I'm going to apply an eyeliner. Now that is my BH Cosmetics eyeliner. It's the color Onyx, and you guys didn't get to see my brush very well, but it is a angled eyeliner brush. So what I'm going to do is apply a thin line on the very, very bottom of her eyelid, starting from the corner. And I really am a stickler for corners. Your eyeliner is not complete without going from corner to corner. It just gives it such a better look. And with this, you can use a brown gel eyeliner. If you want to do another color, you can. It's endless possibilities with that. So I'm just applying over her eyelid, and I just had her look up at me so I can see if that's what I wanted to do. Now, as you can see, on this eye, I attempted to do it from another look so you guys can see it, but honestly, it just was not working. I felt like the lines was not going to be as straight as the other one, but I did attempt it so you guys can see it. So I'm going to move over. Now, what I didn't explain when I was doing the other eye is what I'm doing is, as she's closing her eye, I am slowly pulling back her eyelid. And I found this tip on YouTube. When you pull back your eyelid, you're actually giving your eye a more smooth uh, canvas to paint the eyeliner on. and it's not like you're hitting like skin after skin. You're getting all the areas and creases and things like that. And plus it makes it easier, especially if you're doing a cat eye, which I didn't want to do in this one. But if you're going to do a cat eye, I would suggest pulling the lid back, because then you get that outer corner too. So I'm just cleaning it up, trying to make sure that the edges are straight and where I want them to be. Like I said, it doesn't have to be that thin. If you want to do a cat eye, or if you want to apply the eyeliner thicker than that, then you can. And the great thing about this is you can do this with whatever you want with this look. So with this, you can use the gel, but what I like to do now is use this jumbo eyeshadow pencil and apply it on the lower corner, the lower lid of the eye. And what it just goes on a lot smoother. And sorry, my camera had cut off, so I had to turn it back on. So I'm just applying that on the lower corner of the eye. It goes on a lot smoother, especially if you're not used to wearing uh, eyeliner on the lower corners of your eye. It's very easy. So as you can see, that's the look. And it just completes it. I think eyeliner completes your look greatly. So I'm applying mascara. You don't have to if you're not a mascara kind of person. I know my look for me is not complete without eyeliner, but it's really not complete without mascara. It just gives your eyelashes this pop, and it makes it look fuller, makes it look thicker. And two, for me, I like to apply 2 to 3 coats of mascara just to have my uh, eyelashes look a lot brighter. So as you see, I'm zooming in. That's kind of the finished look of everything. My camera was blurry, so that wasn't working. So I'm just zooming out so you can see that's the finished look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video.